I was really, really impressed with what we saw from the DC Defenders. I love the number one takeaway from this team. I love the head coach, Pep Hamilton. Pep Hamilton is a great, great coordinator. He's awesome. He's been waiting for years to have an opportunity to be a head coach at some level of professional football. I think he's wanted a job in the NFL, but I'm happy, man. Now he finally got his job. He finally got his opportunity, and he is so good. Here is why Pep Hamilton is so good at his job as the head coach of the DC Defenders. There are two reasons. Number one, he's a great communicator. He's a phenomenal communicator. He's mic'd up all game. And the benefit of having a coach mic'd up all game is you get to see how they operate. How do they talk to their players? How do they communicate with guys? And some coaches, it hurt them. Pep Hamilton, it only helped. It was because, here's the thing. If you have nothing to hide, if you're a good guy, if you communicate well, the mic doesn't hurt you. If you're a guy who's a bad communicator, the mic is bad for you. Pep Hamilton is a great communicator. The way he interacts with his players is phenomenal. He did a great job with the quarterback, Cardale Jones. And Pep Hamilton is a clear, direct, very straightforward speaker. He's a good teacher of football. And man, does it come through both when you watch his team run an offense and then when you watch him and the way he interacts and talks to his players. It's so awesome. There was a moment where there was some confusion on the sideline, and he just grabbed his players' attention and said, hey, listen up. But he was firm, he was direct, but he wasn't mean, he wasn't too harsh. He was just very firm and calm. And right now, I got to say, my favorite coach in the entire XFL is absolutely Pep Hamilton. If I was a player, he's the guy I would want to play for. That leads me to the second thing that I love about Pep Hamilton is that he had his team ready. He is a great, phenomenal coordinator. The DC Defenders were the most prepared team I saw all weekend. And it really reflects on both the coach and the players buying into their coach. The Defenders' offense was so well organized. Guys executed well. Players were in the right spot. They played smart. And that made a huge, huge impact on the final outcome of the game. The DC Defenders beat Seattle 31-19. Quarterback Cardale Jones was 16 for 26 passing. He had 235 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, and he made some big plays, but again, he was well prepared. The coaching was the difference in this game. It's really, Cardale Jones is phenomenal, and I really was waiting to see what is Pep Hamilton going to do with this really talented quarterback, Cardale Jones. Man, it's like they're a marriage perfectly made for each other. The way they communicate, it's clear Cardale Jones has been well coached. He's well prepared. Guys lined up in the right spot all game. Again, the DC Defenders were the most prepared team for week 1 of their season. There was even a trick play they ran where the guy made a wise choice and didn't force the ball downfield. He threw it away. There was another opportunity where things went wrong and Cardale Jones threw the ball away. There are so many opportunities where the DC Defenders just look smarter. They look better organized. They are a well-oiled machine already after 1 week in the XFL game. That's really impressive. That speaks volumes about the coach, Pep Hamilton. Again, I loved watching Cardale Jones. He's accurate. He's got a huge arm. He can move around a little bit. He was able to avoid sacks and run. Cardale Jones is one of my favorite quarterbacks in this league to watch. Part of it's the coaching. Part of it is his physical ability. I loved watching the DC Defenders. They're great. They're one of the better teams in the league. I love their park. They play in Audi Field, which is a really small, intimate stadium. It looks really nice, though. Like, it's small, but it looks like it's really, like, very nice, very state-of-the-art. I think if I had to go anywhere to watch a game, I'd want to go watch there. And I am so excited to watch the DC Defenders moving forward. I feel really overwhelmingly positive about them as a team the rest of this year.